Libra, let's get into this no contact reading. We're going to look at the energy of the connection, how you're showing up, what you're feeling, as well as your person, how they're showing up, how they're feeling. Okay? If this resonates, we continue your reading over on your extended. Okay? The link for that will be in the description or at the top of the comments. So, Libra, the energy of the connection is helplessness with the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is interesting because that's your energy. It is Libra. And I'm reading this a number of ways. First off, and you know how things went down with you two, but it looks like you were the one, or you're the one that has decided to go no contact with who this is. Okay. I'm getting something, or I don't know if it's go no contact, but what they're saying is that it's based off of some sort of decision that you've made. Okay. And with helplessness being here, you may have I was getting this energy of you like being cornered. Okay. Feeling cornered. And so you were or are being put in this position where you aren't able to speak to who this is. Okay. So that's how this is like kind of coming through. Now, it does say that a turning point may be hidden here within. And I feel like that's accurate. I do feel as though there is some sort of resolution here that can be reached between the both of you. Okay. You both are able to have a discussion. All right. And even like come to some sort of agreement with this Libra energy being here. Okay. But in order for you to be able to do that, have that discussion, obviously you all have to communicate. You all have to talk. I think that you hold a lot more power here. Also with that Queen of Swords energy, you hold a lot of power here in how things move forward. Okay. I also feel that both of you want to talk. Like both of you want to talk to one another. Okay. Let me show you how you both are showing up. So Libra, you show up with the Nightingale energy. Okay. Reunion. We will always come back to each other. Six of Cups. Page of Cups. All right. A number of you may have like a lot of Scorpio in your chart. Venus in Scorpio. And your person is showing up like the cheetah. So we've got fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. We have moon in Taurus. All right. With the Six of Pentacles and confusion. All right. I feel unclear about where we stand. And, I wasn't even looking at this when I was reading those cards. And to me, this, like, especially their energy confirms what I'm getting here. Okay. Because whoever this is, they want to reconnect to you. Okay. And they're the ones feeling confused about, what happened? Why is this going on? Well, maybe not fully. Why is this going on? Okay. But they want to reconnect with you, Libra, in order to, I guess, get back on the same page with you. All right. Because I'm hearing some of you say like, well, no, this person knows why this is going on. So that's fair. I'm also hearing fair with the Queen of Swords. Okay. Yeah, a lot of you stopped talking to who this is, Libra, because you felt like that was something that was fair or that you had to do. And I am again going back to this energy of helplessness. Like it was for some of you, you're like, I was kind of like, cornered. I keep getting this energy of being cornered, and it was out of my control. I just did what I had to do. And I am seeing what's interesting is something is surprising you right now. I think what's surprising you is the fact that you, and again, don't own this if you don't want, if this is not how you feel, but a number of you want to reunite with who this is. You want to have a conversation. And I think you're also surprised, like the level of what you feel, like you miss this person. That's what I'm getting. I think you're kind of shocked. All right. You're like, okay, where is this coming from? Why do I miss this person? I genuinely miss who this is. I think you're surprised by that. Okay. I'm also hearing too, like you have, no, how it's coming through is like this person has left their mark on you. Okay. And I think you're surprised in terms of like how you're feeling. And I also get that energy with the helplessness. Like you're over here, like trying to sort through these emotions, trying to sort through these feelings. You're like, why am I feeling like this? And it is this energy of like helplessness. Like you can't help but to miss this person, but to almost like love this person, care about this person. Okay. So I feel like you're not in a space where you feel comfortable expressing that right now. And that's why you show up with the Nightingale energy. Okay. A lot of you, the reason why this person's energy is coming in, you're hearing music. You are, a number of you actually are artists. So you all could be a musician, a poet, okay, a writer, all right? Like you're writing, but I'm seeing you, like there's songs coming up, and it could be very triggering for you, and you're like, oh, I miss this person, and yeah, and that's surprising. So I feel like you're in this place of like, yeah, you're reminiscing. There it is, the Six of Cups. You're nostalgic about who this is, okay? And I feel like some of you, yeah, I think that you're communicating with someone else or other people, or maybe even a friend. You could be communicating how you feel and the fact that you really do miss who this is, Libra. All right. It's just interesting. Like I'm getting you being surprised. You're like shocked that you feel this way. You're like, where is this coming from? Why am I feeling like this? Whoever this is, with the cheetah, they are very, this person really wants to understand why. Okay. Because cheetah shows up when it's like reconnecting to the why. Okay. And if they also have confusion, right, then that's what I'm getting here. It's like they're wanting to come in and talk more about like, why are we in this place, Libra? Why are we not talking? Why That's just what I'm hearing. Why? Okay. They're, definitely very attracted to you, but it's not just like physical attraction when the cheetah shows up. It's like literal magnetism. Like you're a magnet and they're very drawn to you. And again, on their part, they could be confused by that. Like, why? Why am I so drawn to Libra? Why am I so attracted here? Okay. Again, not just physically, okay? To help to describe who this is, for you all in terms of knowing if it resonates, they're probably like their build is probably very lean, okay? Maybe like slim in structure, okay? And very athletic. I'm also getting like this person could be an athlete, okay? And yeah, with the Six of Pentacles, they're almost, I'm almost getting they're kind of like rescue me from my confusion, Libra, okay? Because they're like sitting in this, pit right here and they're helpless. And it's like, you're the one that can save them. That's how it's coming through, okay? That's what I'm seeing right now. I'm going to continue this on your extended and we'll get into, when and if I see no contact being broken, what actions are they going to take, okay? Intentions on their part, amongst other things. Definitely advice here, okay? What should you all be doing? So I'm going to do that now. If you're following me, the link is in the description, top of the comments, and I'll see some of you over there. If this is where we part ways, thanks for joining me. I hope the message was helpful. I'll see you next time. Peace.